Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to continue the explanation of the chapter on the face of it. I think this is the second last explanation. After this, one more class I will take and just finish the chapter. So this chapter took, I think, 7 class. It was the sixth one. So it is little bit long. So now I am reading the text with explanation. You please see. Mr. Lamb, it is page number 64. Mr. Lamb does not mean they are enemies, either does it. Means actually, Mr. Lamb called Dairy friend, and because of that, Master Dairy is telling that how can I be your friend, because we don't know each other, and this is the first meeting. So Mr. Lamb replied of these questions that don't mean that they are enemies, either does it. And even he is talking about the marketplaces where he visits sometimes and just see them, okay, first time, or travel with someone first time. So he does not mean that they are my friend. So here Mr. Lamb says that, so don't consider them doesn't mean that they are enemies either, does it? If they are enemy, are they your enemies? Like this, he is asking question. Dairy, no, they are just nothing. People, that's all. Means he is confused, does not make complete sense and clear, but indirectly he says that neither they are enemy or nor my friend. Mr. Lamb, people are never just nothing. Okay, never. Means they have some importance. No man, no human being is worthless in this world. They have some importance in this world, and this is the things he is telling here. There are some people I hate. Derry is telling whom he hates. You please see. Actually, he hates the people who are criticizing his appearance, who are commenting at his appearance. So these are the people who are very much hateful. A subject matter of hatred for Derry. Mr. Lamb, that would do you more harm than any bottle of acid. Acid only burns your face. I think this part I had explained. Okay, let's see. So actually here the narrator is telling that if you are very much hateful towards someone, it is no harm for them, but it harms you, because acid burns your face, and but anxiety, tension, okay, hatred uh, do more harm. Like a bomb only blew up my leg. There is worse things can happen. You can burn yourself away inside. So he's telling that just as my leg was blown, okay, by a bomb, and if you are just hating someone, so inside, from inside, you are burning yourself. So this is a very positive side, okay. This is a very important point of this chapter, one of the important points of the chapter, that we should not keep hatred, okay. We should not carry tension, we should not carry irritation, we should not carry anger, because it is very much dangerous, okay. It is very much damaging for the growth of the cell, for the intellectual development, and for the good health. So according to narrator, according to Mr. Lamb, these all things are very bad. So we also should not carry uh, anger, irritations, okay, and hatred in our mind and soul. After I would come home, one person said he would have been better off stopping in there in the hospital. He would be better off with others like himself. See, things blind people only ought to be with other blind people, and idiots boys with idiots boys. So he's telling that according to someone, okay, means someone has observed about his appearance and remarked that those who are idiots, those who are ugly, they should live with ugly people. This was the criticism. See, according to Derry, the society was not nice, the people were not kind, and no one was just appreciating and liking and like him. It was the first time a man in a form of Mr. Lamb who was appreciating him, who was just who just liked him and who just showed him, a good path and encouraged him. So similarly, a human being is not ugly by his traits or by his behavior. Just as I am reminding you one reference of, uh, that we have done, is rat trap. So in the rat trap, the person, the thief, vagabond, was also not treated, nicely in the society, and that's why he had become a thief, robber, a very unkind man. But when he was touched with the, kindness of Edla Williamson, now he was totally a changed man. So sympathy, kindness, okay, love, affection is very much important for the modification, purification of the soul and body of human being. So sympathy, okay, affection, love, and kindness can change any beast, okay, any human uh, being in a good one. This is the observation of the narrator, and the same work here Mr. Lamb is doing. Love begets love, hatred begets hatred. According to Nelson Mandela, uh, hatred are taught and love is natural. If we are trained to, if we can teach hatred, why not we can teach, love? Because love is natural and it can be taught to anyone. So these are the philosophies, these are the things that the philosophers or the motivators, the humanists, okay, try to motivate the people in order to make this world beautiful. But those who are angry, those who are irritated, those who are annoyed, those who are unhappy, okay, they only create disturbance and damage in the society, and they just carry hatred, okay, and anger in their mind, and indirectly that damage themselves and the society also, some part of the society also. So this was the suggestion from Mr. Lamb, that don't carry this sort of things, it will damage you more, okay, than anyone else. So he is telling that, Mr. Lamb now telling, and people with no legs altogether. He's telling that now those who are having no legs, they will live together. What will happen? Dairy, that's right. Means according to him, it's okay, it's fine. What kind of a world would that be? Means he's telling that what sort of the world it would be. At least there would be nobody to stare at you because you were not like them. Means if similar people live in a similar place or at the same place, they will not look at each other and just criticize them. So this was his observation. So you think you are just the same as all the other people with burned faces just by what you look like. Everything different, everything is the same, but everything is different itself. He is telling that everything is not equal, everything is totally different. They may look like similar, same, but they are not. So if you are having a burnt face, okay, and someone is having a also having the burnt faces, it is not necessarily that you both are equal and same in everything. Even mathematics does not approve that 0 is equal to 0, 0 is not equal to 0 is there. Those who are from the math background, they are familiar with this, okay, in calculus, that 0 is not equal to 0. Similarly, here the narrator wanted to point out that no, means two people who are similar in their appearance, there is no there is there is no chances of similarity in their traits, in their behavior, in their manner. Even the twin children are different in their likes and dislikes. So these are the things that the narrator tried to highlight, that those people who are having one leg, it is not necessarily they all are good and they all are bad. They all are similar in their behavior and manner. That I had to explain, and that's why I took the paragraph. Okay, once again. Hmm. Derry, how do you make all that out? All that out refers to means how do you think just like the way you are just telling it, Mr. Lamb, watching, listening, and thinking. Now, this shows his critical approach of life. He's telling that I watch, I listen, I think, and then makes me perfect. This is the rules of life: watch, listen, and move. So, this is the activity the narrator is doing. Watching means here just look around you all, okay, who is how, and listening means just listen to the inner soul, okay, even the society and the people, and thinking means think what is good and bad for you. Dairy, I would like a place like this, a garden. I would like a house with no curtains. And now Dairy is also little bit changed now, and now he is going to accept all the likes, okay, of Mr. Lamb, and he also start liking this garden, the place where Mr. Lamb was sitting and just reading the newspaper, and also like, okay, the windows and the doors without curtains. Mr. Lamb, the gates always open. He's telling that you may come whatever or whenever you like. Dairy, but this is not mine. But he is telling that this place is not mine, that whenever I will like, I will come here. Mr. Lamb, everything is yours. If you want it, what's mine is anybody's. He is telling that whatever is mine uh, is anybody's, is something that belongs to me, that maybe belongs to someone else also. Dairy, so I could come here again. Even if you were out, I could come here. Now, this is the question he's asking, that suppose if we are not here in the garden, can I come and sit here? So he will say, certainly. Mr. Lamb is telling, certainly. You might find others here, of course. So Mr. Lamb is telling that if I will not be available, you will certainly get someone here, okay, and just sit with them and just talk and pass your time and enjoy the nature. Dairy, oh, means this is the relaxation. Mr. Lamb, well, that did not stop you. You need not mind. Means you don't have to bother for this, that if uh, that should I go or not. Dairy, it would stop them. Okay, they would mind me when they saw me here. Mind me means they will not like me here if I will sit here, maybe because they once again will stare at my face and will pass comments, criticize my ugly look. They look at my face and run, and this is the problem of Dairy, and that's why he always try to live alone, okay, or at a secluded places, at a lonely places. So because of this, because people always just stare at his face and just criticize his appearance and ugly look, and even suggest that he should not come at the marketplace, he should live at home, he should live with the, similar kind of people, okay, like him. These were the comments that were always, uh, humiliating, okay, and making very unhappy. Mr. Lamb, they might not. You'd have to take that risk. So would they. Means you will have to take risk, means that you should join the company, and then you start talking with them comfortably, okay, politely, nicely, kindly, okay, and then you try to mix up with them. Things will be normal. So he's trying to just tell him that be extrovert, okay, exchange your ideas with others, and things will be normal. And this initiative is taking risk. Dairy, no, you might have me and lose all your other friends, because nobody wants to stay near me if they can help it. He's telling that because of me, I think you will lose your all friends. If I will come here, they will stop coming here near to you. So because of me, don't try to miss your friends. If I will come here, I think they will stop coming here because of my ugly look. This is the low opinion, okay, about himself. Mr. Lamb, I have not moved. Means I will not move from here, okay, at any cost, in any circumstances. Dairy, no, Mr. Lamb, when I go down the street, the kids shout, Lammy Lamb. Now he is also telling about his own problem, that when I just move in the village or the streets, the kids shout, means uh, tease me, okay, and call my name like Lammy Lamb because of my leg, that I cannot support it, but they still come into the garden, into my house. It is a game. It is just like a game. They criticize me, they comment me, okay, and I don't mind their comments. So this is the height of adjustment he is there, okay, he is having. So that's why it is up to you that which comment you think the negative one and which comment is you think the positive one. So according to Mr. Lamb, the comment of the children was just like a game. Means he was not bothering for the comments. He was not taking the comments of the children otherwise, and he was okay and fine and fit with the comments. And even the children who criticize him, even the children who called him, lammy lamb, he give them chocolates and jam. So it was just like a game, and this was the accepting of life without any condition and terms and condition. Into my house, it is a game. They are not afraid of me. Why should they be? Because I am not afraid of them. That's why not. Means he is telling that I am very much comfortable with them. I don't criticize them, and neither I take their words as a criticism, or as a offensive remarks, as a negative feedbacks. So, and I take it very positively. Okay, and never mind it. So just like this is a game, and because of this, neither they afraid of me or nor I am afraid of them. Because what happens actually, if I will criticize them, so what will happen? They will just try to leave my company. They will not just try to face me, and in this way we all escape the company of each other. So this is the things that was some afraid, means not willing to leave or face the company of someone else who is criticizing here. So he is telling that they are not afraid of me, afraid of my presence, or not I am afraid with their presence. So everyone is okay with each one's, everyone's presence. So this is the things he had just adjusted and compromised himself. I am not afraid of them, that's why not. Dairy, did you get your leg blown off in the war? This is the question. Okay, now he's taking interest in the life of Mr. Lamb. So he's asking that, did you get your leg blown off in the war? Mr. Lamb, certainly, yes, you're right. Dairy, you will, how will you climb on a ladder and get the crab apples down then? Then he's asking that if your leg is blown, okay, then how you just climb on a ladder and just pluck the crab apples? Mr. Lamb, oh, there is a lot of things I have learned to do and plenty of time for it. Years, I take it steady. Now see, he is telling to develop, good habits. It appears sometimes it is very tough. Okay, like early morning rise, early to rise. That is also a very tough task. But once you start doing that, it will become your habit. And even the good things take, time in order to just practice and inculcate in your life, to accept it in your life. And the bad things, you can easily do that. So he is telling that I have learned so many things, and slowly I am just learning, and will keep on learning all the time, okay, till my last breath. This is the things he is telling to Derry. So he is telling slowly I am learning everything. Slowly I learn how to climb on the ladder, and even I try to learn how to just pluck the crab apples. Even I try to learn how to just extract the honeybee and make toffees. Even I try to learn how to just pluck crab apples and make jelly and jam of that. So these things he have steadily learned. If you fell and broke your neck, you could lie on, okay, the grass and die if you're on your own. Derry was very much suspicious and always having negative approach of life. So that's why he's telling, suppose if you fall down from the ladder and head on, and you just hit your neck, and you'll die, you'll die there, okay, on the grass, and nobody will be here to just look after you. Mr. Lamb, I could, miss it may be possible. Derry, you said I could help you. So Derry said that you said earlier that you can help me. Means how can I help you? Now he is ready to offer his service to Mr. Lamb. Okay. So this is the adjustments now he has. Okay. Mr. Lamb, if you want to, means if you are willing to just help me, you can help me, Derry. But my mothers will want to know where I am. Means my mother will not permit me. Means now he is telling that my mother must be, unhappy to when uh, she uh, is thinking, or when she does not find me at home. Okay, so she might be looking after me, might be searching or expecting me at home. So that's why he would like to just take leave of Mr. Lamb. This is the things he's just trying to say to Mr. Lamb. He's telling that my mother will want to know where I am. It's 3 miles home, okay, across the fields. I am 14, but they still want to know where I am. Means my mother always asks me, whenever you will be, you just let me know. So this is the parental concern, that they wanted their children, okay, uh, to inform them wherever and they are moving, whenever and wherever they are moving, and what time they will come back, and where they are going and for what purpose. So this is the parental concern. Derry was just reminding him, Mr. Lamb, people worry, means parents also worry, okay, and people also worry. People fuss, means they make. He's telling that people fuss means they just debate, they just gossip, the negative things, okay, about the people. Go back and tell them. Now, Mr. Lamb just advised him that you please move back to your home, okay, and tell your mother that I was there, okay, in the garden with Mr. Lamb. Dairy, it's 3 miles. Now he's telling the distance. Mr. Lamb, it is fine, evening. You have got legs, means you can run, okay, I can go fast, and just tell your mother that I was in the garden of Mr. Lamb. Dairy, once I got home, they would never let me come back. He is telling that once I will just move back or come back to my home, my parents, my elders will not permit me to just come back once again to you and see you and help you here. Mr. Lamb, once you got home, you would never let yourself come back. Means he is telling the same sentence, that you think that when you will move back to your home, you will not come back here. Gary, you don't know what I could do. Miss Derry was very much familiar with his parents, with his elders, and that's why he very quickly concluded that my parents will not permit me to just come, okay, and help you here. Mr. Lamb, no, only you know that. Means they will permit you. If you will ask them, okay, they will permit you, but you know the things that is not right. If I choose, he's telling that if I choose to come here, then Mr. Lamb, if you choose, I don't know everything, but boy, I can't tell you what to do. Means he is telling that it is not your parents, okay, to decide where you should be and what should you do. It is you to decide what is good and what is bad for you. So if you choose, I think you should decide what should you do. So this is the concept of individualism. Okay, this is the concept of rational approach that Mr. Lamb trying to install in the mind of the 14 years child, that is Derry or Derek. So he is trying to say that if you choose to do something, nobody can stop you. Okay, if you choose to just help me to pluck the crab apples, no one will stop you. But if you don't choose to just help me, then I think everyone can stop you. It is up to you to decide what to do and what not to do. So this was the approach of life. So tomorrow I will try to finish this chapter, okay, and then we'll start doing writing practice.